And however, Randy, I can't remember, maybe recently he had learned that when I mentioned that in the class, maybe. But these two old students, because for some rather own reason, Rhonda, she cannot attend, and Barrett, he purposely flew all the way from Utah to come to here to attend my birthday party today. So I want to use this chance to provide one of the most common confusion or very difficult to understand theories now as a gift. I hope this will become a big gift to you, because the theory I'm going to provide or explain, so far I didn't see any Tai Chi textbook explain correct. Some even didn't mention or mention very rough. And in the past I also mentioned, but I also mentioned purposely rough for some personal reasons. However, recently I tried to release most of my knowledge. So, how much you can get, no guarantee. But try your best. Whatever can understand, try your best to grab. Alright? I know some of you only learn very shortly from Tom. Alright? Or even some of my students, for example, Sue and Brian, also have learned from me very shortly. But at least they have the second chance to learn in the future, because they still attend the class from me. But for my grad student, you have to wait when Tom thinks you people have the ability. But at least tonight, try your best to grab. That's why I said this present, how big, I don't know. The more you can grab, the bigger gift you receive. Alright? Now, there is a theory in Tai Chi. Whoever can read the Chinese characters, I say this one first. Alright? Because there are a lot of Chinese people in this room so far, still. That theory said, 用意不用力，用意不用力。Only 5 words. 用意不用力。That means roughly, apparently, means you don't use strength, you only use the spiritual. Apparently, looks like very simple. Apparently. Alright? But this theory, however, is not that simple or very difficult to understand. And by the way, even you theoretically understood. That means after you heard the information, even you theoretically understood what I say. Still is only partial. What do you mean? Can you apply the understanding to your life action? That including the basic forms and the pushing hand. If you only theoretically understood, but you cannot apply to the live action, actually, what's the use? You need to apply to live action for the practicing, or even for the usage. Alright? Otherwise, it is only theoretical talking, understanding. Like there is a proverb in Chinese called 纸上谈兵 吉上谈兵. Okay? So anyway, tonight I try my best to explain, and hope you can grab as much or at least some of the meaning. All right, and there will be, I will choose a few volunteer, of course can't be all, to come to here with the live action or feeling. All right, and I prefer not my present students, because my present student, you people have the chance to have the so-called experience sooner or later. All right, either is the old student that is not continue to learn from me, or some of my grad students, whatever. All right, to me doesn't matter. Now, what does this mean? See the comparative easiest part first. Not use the strength. What strength? Not use extra strength. That means no matter during your basic practicing, the forms or the pushing hand. That means even during the self-defense situation, still no extra strength supposed to be applied, utilized. No matter when, where and how, not only during the practicing, even during the, like I said, the self-defense situation, no extra strength at all. Any extra strength actually will give you the obstacle to reduce the chance you activate and utilize whatever spiritual potential you can activate, you can utilize. That's why completely no extra strength. I said completely. It sounds simple, but very difficult. All right? But that still is not the most difficult part. Then maybe, now, back to that one. How can I don't use extra strength at all? Then, during the training, during you build your foundation, you must subconsciously, your own subconsciously, you completely willing, you want to give up the extra strength. No matter during the practicing or in the live action. Of course, at the beginning, there's no such thing like live action. Just talk about the basic training, practicing first. You must, you subconsciously, you willing, you want to. If you don't want, no one can force you. It must be you completely, subconsciously willing. And I also adding this additional information. When I say you give up doesn't mean you're going to lose your extra strength. Your extra strength, actually, none of your extra strength will be lost whatsoever. All your extra strength, if you follow the systematic training program, they all will be through the purification process and will be recycled back to you. But when they recycle back to you, they will become spiritual potential. So don't worry, if I'm really willing to give up all the extra strength that I personally possess, or I get used to use, or I rely to use, does that mean I'm losing them? No. It will be like the iron, 铁 iron. You put in the furnace, high heat, high temperature, it will become liquid. But through the purification process, it will become still, come out. So where's the previous iron? Yes, no longer exists. But get the steel and better quality. You don't lose anything. The spiritual potential like the steel in some dimension. Alright? So during the practicing, you must subconsciously you give up, you rely to use to practicing with the extra first. And the extra including physically and spiritually. They all have to give up. Then now go to the more typical part or more abstract part. Okay, I don't use extra strength. What strength I use? Your basic instinct, spiritual strength. Everybody possesses the spiritual strength inborn, because this is part of the basic instinct everybody possesses. Even you never heard about Tai Chi, you never practice Tai Chi, but you possess the spiritual strength that is inborn. Even a kid possesses. As a matter of fact, everybody utilize your basic instinct spiritual strength from time to time. For example, in the morning, toothbrush. Huh? Do you think the toothbrush stick can move by itself? You hold it and you control it. You apply the strength. You clean your teeth. But what strength you utilize? Don't tell me you use extra strength. Huh? What strength you use? Your basic instinct strength. No matter use the chopstick or use the fork. You hold it, you use it during your meal. How you make the chopstick can utilize according to your wish. How you use the fork, the spoon according to you expect. You apply the strength. The chopstick, the fork, the spoon won't move by itself. But what strength? Don't tell me you use extra strength. Except in the comedy movie. Some people do that. The steak go out. The chicken, the fried chicken, refried, go to the other people's dish or face. That's the comedy movie. Otherwise, no. You use strength. What strength? Your basic instinct, spiritual strength. You walk. You walk every day. Everybody walk. You use the spiritual conscience to control, to maintain your balance, to make your hand swing, to make your feet move. All this activity requires strength. But what strength? Your basic instinct, spiritual strength. That's why I say, even you never heard, you never learned Tai Chi, but everybody use your basic instinct, spiritual strength from time to time, every day. However, I keep saying basic instinct. What do I mean? That means the basic instinct actually is only including or activate very limited spiritual strength you really possess. Because for some unknown reason so far, we don't know that human being only activate very limited. According to the science, approximately 1/1,000. Only 1/1,000 of the spiritual potential here that normal human being can activate. Think about that. Only 1/1000. How much still not activate for a normal human being? Think about that. What a waste. But the practice of Tai Chi will help you to activate those unactivated parts. How much you can activate depends on how high level you reach or you improve. And so far, the spiritual potential also accrued from the sadistic or belief. The answer is infinity. Now, then, back to that theory. So, during the practicing, normally you practice basic form or sooner or later you learn the pushing hand. No different. You have whatever posture you practicing. Number one, you don't use extra strength at all. At least try your best to make you practicing towards the correct direction. Rome is not built in one day, but the most important thing is, first of all, you have to make sure you walk towards the correct direction. Otherwise, no second step. The second thing, forget about that. They will never occur. You have no chance. And then, second will be, like I said, you don't use extra strength, but, as an example, everybody had learned this first portion. This first portion, right? Even you raise up the hand. Are you telling me you don't apply the strength? If you don't apply the strength, the center of gravity of the earth will make your hands thrust down. How can you lift up? You lift up, you have to apply the strength. You must. Even after this, you hang on like this, the both hands don't drop down. You keep apply the strength or utilize strength. Don't tell me you don't apply strength, then it will hang on in the middle of the air. You don't apply or you don't continue, it will drop. Just as simple as that. So, how you can maintain, not drop? How you make the hands go to all the continuous movement? You apply the strength. But what strength? The strength of Qi. But of course, you have the option. That means you can raise up like this, or right? Or for example, you can push like this, or you can push this. That means you have an option. Either you use the spiritual strength to execute, or you use extra strength. But think about one thing. You can make a simple experience. Do you think you thought I get used to use strength, and you tell me don't use strength? It looks so difficult. Oh yeah? I will give you a test. Leung, I want you to hold with a fist like this. How long you can hold? Huh? I will give you a hard time. Huh? Even you are young. So what? If my person asks you, hold a fist, huh? Don't relax. How long? How many minutes you can hang on? Huh? You can hang on long. Very fast, you say, oh come on, give me a break. Can that relax? Huh? You can't. Because from this simple experience, you can aware extra strength actually cannot really rely because they cannot last long. As a matter of fact, if you keep on using your strength, how long you can last? Take a look at those so-called boxers, the boxers. All right. The first few rounds they are very fast, they are very so-called strong. But after a few rounds, they all slow down or even lean at the rope at the back. Huh? So, extra strength actually cannot last long. But, like I said, a lot of the activity in daily life, you last for a long time. But how can you last that long? Because you use the strength of Qi. For example, you're writing. Huh? You keep on writing or you're painting. You can last long. But if I ask you to hold the pen long, how long you can hang on? Very fast. Your finger here will sore. You'll drop down. Now, so that's why I say it's all by here. You make the decision, you control, and you have to practice. Make you subconsciously, you want. You have to, first of all, you activate here first. You want to activate them. You don't activate, they won't activate. And then now, then that's it. 用意不用力. What's the meaning? 意? 意 means your spiritual intention. Your intention. First of all, you have that intention first. Oh, I like this beef. So, the chopstick will go to where you want it go. And you have the intention, you want to pick up this beef. So, it will go. This actually is the second. You have that intention first. I don't like your face. This is the second or even the third. I have that intention first. I have that feeling first. So all the external movement actually second. Here first. And you must have that first. You have to execute complete practicing a portion by here. It's all by here. And you have to activate. I want to use here. And how you can and strengthen it, activate them. That's why Tai Chi. What is Tai Chi? Tai Chi means circle. That means you are not have the intention, any intention, one by one. You have to try to link them together. Like it's a circle. Keep making recycling. Then through the recycling will increase the potential. That is called the inertia. Is it called inertia? Inertia. That's why Tai Chi is circle. And it's not only one circle, yes, keep recycling. 太极者如长江大河，滔滔不绝。就是这个意思。Okay? Now, I hope. Anyway, of course, I want to continue, but however, it's too late, especially my supervisor.